Hi guys, welcome back to Hattie's Pilates. I'm Hattie. We're going to be doing a quickie lower body burn today, working hamstrings, glutes, inner and outer thighs. I'm going to be using a soft Pilates ball. So grab yours if you have it. Otherwise, you can use a soft, small pillow. So let's get started. Okay guys, we're going to start with inner thighs with a wide legged squat. And we'll start with our left leg. So the ball is going to come down on your mat. And I want you to rest the ball of your foot on the mat, and your heel is going to rest on the ball. So you're in a wide second squat. Turn out with your feet. And the wider you are, the heavier it's going to be. So choose whatever tension works best for you. Now, your chest is lifted, tailbone is tucked here. Now, there's instability with your left side. So I want you to think about digging the left heel into the ball, almost like you're trying to pop the ball. You can go hands to prayer, hands on your hips, hands behind your head, whatever works best for you. We're just going to go for a wide second squat, and then I want you to press through your heels to stand tall. Now, because this ball is right underneath our left heel, naturally we're going to want to hinge to the right. I want you to keep your weight as centered as you can, so you feel tension through that left side. You'll really feel your whole left leg start to fire up. So we're lifting and lowering, pressing this left heel into the ball. Woo, this is spicy already. So I'm exhaling on the way up because it's harder for me to come up than it is to come down. Keep it up, you guys. We have 30 seconds, and then we have a pulse. 2 pulses, if I'm being honest. I love working lower body, but it is, never gets easier. Well, nothing in Pilates ever gets easier. That's what keeps us coming back. Keep it up, you guys. 10 seconds. You're going to keep your knees nice and wide. Hips are low. Keeping that tailbone tucked. Abs are nice and tight. Keeping the rib cage closed in 5, 4. We stay low. 3, 2, 1. We stay low. I want you to just dig this left heel into the ball like you're trying to pop it. For 10. Weight is still centered. 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5. You're going to keep pressure with that left heel. 4, 3, you got it. 2, 1. Keep pressing that heel into the ball. We're going to flare the left knee back. Just press it back. So the outside of this left knee is reaching towards the wall behind you. For 10. Breathe through it. 9, 8, 7, and 6. We stand tall. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. That was spicy. Good job, you guys. We are going to stick with our left leg here, moving into a lunge. So we're going to stay on our feet, turn to the side, same placement with our foot that we just did for the wide second squats. Except this time, we are going to be squared on the mat. So left foot's going to step forward. Your right toes are going to step back. Now, we're pretty much keeping this left knee bent the whole time. Again, this ball is creating some instability here. So I'm technically on both tippy toes. So the form here, you want to, I always tell clients, pop the booty back. So that's going to protect your lower back here. Otherwise, when you tuck the tailbone and hunch over, your lower back is taking all the strain here. So hips are squared. Whoa, I just lost my balance. Hips are squared. You want your legs, your feet to be hip-width distance apart, wherever that is for you. Now, you can either go hands to prayer, hands behind your hips, wherever you feel most balanced. We're going to bend both knees into a deep double lunge squat. Now, this left knee pretty much stays bent the whole time. This back leg is going to straighten as you fold over this left thigh. Now, I'm going to turn to this side so you can see me. So this hip, I say, ball and socket. So really when you hinge forward, you really just want this hip to roll through that socket. So you're not leaning forward and you're not crunching down. I'll just come this way so you guys can see me. Okay, so let's get started. Nice and slow. I want you to focus on the movement. If you have a mirror at home, use it, yeah? You're doing the work. You might as well do it right. So you're just going to hinge forward. Think of this back leg almost propelling your upper body forward. So all the weight is through this left leg. You should feel your left hamstring and glutes almost immediately. So you're just coming up to center and then you're hinging forward. Yeah, so now the left leg really isn't moving at all. Inhale, shoulders stack over the hips. Exhale, you're just hinging this chest over the left thigh. Inhale, exhale. Keeping those shoulders back and down, relaxing the scapula here. You really want to relax your face. You want to relax everything in your body and let this left leg, left glute, left hamstring really do all the work. Yeah? 15 seconds. Deep breathing. Abs are nice and tight here, you guys. So let your belly hang. When you arch this back, it's easy to let go of your core. I know, a lot to think about. All right, in 5, 4, you're going to keep this back knee bent. 3, 2, 1. We're going to keep this back knee bent. We're going to pulse both knees. It's a little bend, little extend. So both hips are coming down at the same time. You go for 10. Good. 9. Try to get deeper every time. 8. Pop that booty back. 7, 6, and 5. Our feet don't move, but our hips come high. 4. Last 3, 2, 1. Nice and slow. I'm going to press through that left heel. Stand as tall as you can. Think of the crown of your head reaching towards the ceiling. You're going to come down and then exhale, nice and slow, come up. So this weight is staying in the left leg. Oh, you guys are starting to get shaky. Inhale down. If you want to add a challenge, you can grab some hand weights, add some overhead reaches. Good, keep going. Nice and slow, mind to muscle, yeah? If you feel anything except your left hamstring and glute, adjust the form, yeah? If you're feeling your quad, that means you're too far forward. So shift your weight back, knee over ankle, tailbone is out. All right, you guys, you have a pulse coming. You got it, keep it up. In 5, in 4, we're gonna stay low. 3, 2, 1, keep both knees bent. Yep, booties popped back. We're just gonna add a little bow. Inhale, exhale, lift for 10. Inhale, exhale, lift 9. My shoulders stay back here. 8. In 7, we're gonna pulse that heel. 6, 5, good. 4. In 3, we're just gonna dig the heel into the ball. Last 2, 1, just press that heel and try to pop that ball. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, you got it, guys. 5, get into that hamstring. 4, in 3, we rest. 2, and 1. Oy, shake it out. Okay, finishing this left leg with our outer thigh and glutes. We're going to take this ball. You're going to come down to your knees. The ball is going to come behind your left knee and just pull your heel to glute to squeeze that ball. Wrists are going to be right underneath your shoulders. So we're just in quadruped position here. Remember, we don't want to arch the back. We want to keep our spine nice and long. Abs are tight here. We are going to start with a fire hydrant. We're just going to bring this left knee out to the side. So you're just going to lift and lower. Now, when you lift, it's easy to lean to the right. If you do that, all of the work is going to go to the right side, which we don't want because by the time we do the right side, it will be checked out. All right, so you can either flex your foot here or point your toes, whatever feels best for you. But I want you to keep this knee in line with the hip. And I also want you to think about lifting the knee and letting the ankle follow, because it's way easier to do it with the ankle lifting up first. So we're going to feel the whole outside of our left leg, left butt cheek. You're just going to lift and lower that ball and socket, you guys. You don't want to square the hips off. You don't want to dip to the right. Keep your hips squared towards the mat. Yeah, if that means you just go this high, just go this high. Yeah, it's better to have good form and work on the flexibility from there than working in reverse. Because once you learn an exercise with the wrong form, it's harder to go back and learn it with the right form. All right, watching my time. If you feel this through the lower back, I don't want you to lift the knee as high. Really find the tension right here, you guys, this sweet spot. So good, guys. We're going to hold it up for a pulse. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You're going to hold and you lift it. 5 and 4. We go little tiny pulses. 3, 2, 1. Lift. Try to reach it higher. The outside of that left knee is lifting up. If you feel lower back here, bring the knee just a little bit behind your hip. For 10, 9, 8, 7, and 6. We take a rest. 5, last 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a rest here. All right, roll out your wrist. My wrist gets sensitive. Now, we are going to do some curtsies here. So you're going to keep this ball behind the left knee. You're going to cross this left knee over your right calf, and then you're just going to reach it up towards the ceiling. Yeah, so it's easy to flex. It's easier for me to flex my foot here just so I can tell my alignment. I just want to focus on stamping my footprint towards the ceiling. Now, you guys will feel your supporting leg here because it's supporting you. So I want you to mentally focus on the muscles that you're working. So I want you to try to shift your weight when you curtsy. So this left knee is coming on top of the right. If you lean into this right hip, it's going to fire up that right glute. So shift your weight more to the left and focus on using this butt cheek to control the movement. And if you need to, not lift your knee as high. I want you to focus on this outer thigh glute, squeezing the ball at the top. Woo. I've been chatting and wasn't watching my time. Let's go 15 seconds. And keep going, you guys. I'm losing my ball here. All right, we're going to come into knee circles. Coming up in 5, 4. Oh, my left butt cheek. 3, 2. Try not to dump the weight of the shoulders. 1. Now, keeping your knee at a 90-degree angle, you're going to bring the knee out to the side. Circle it down, up, and around. Keep losing my ball here. Now, you don't want to arch the back. You don't want to use your back to help you. Just think of the hip as a ball and socket. Let the glute lead the movement. Wow, it's so much harder when you do that. We go for 10. 9, really rounding out that butt cheek. 8, 7, hamstring is working here too, you guys. 6, and 5, you know it, we reverse it. 4, 3, 2, 1, let's reverse it. 10, 9, 8, 7, and 6, we take a little stretch. 5, last 4, 3, try to get it higher. 2, 1, and rest. All right, last part here for the left leg. You're going to come down on your right forearm, and left palm is going to stay on the mat. Ball is going to stay exactly where it is. Now, you're going to tap this left knee to the left shoulder, and then you're going to wrap this left leg around your booty. Now it's really easy here. I'll face you so you can see me. It's really easy here, again, to lean into this right side when you bring this leg back. But again, that's going to take the tension out of the left side. So my body connection here, you guys are aware of your bodies and what you should be feeling. So let's get started. 60 seconds, final burnout for this left side. So lift and lower the knee however you feel best. We're going to reach it in towards the shoulder. Try to not circle it around. Yeah, you want to keep it at kind of the same level. And then when you bring it back, it's almost like you're digging your heel up towards the ceiling. So you guys should feel it right here. It is so deep. So nothing's moving except this ball and socket. Yeah? 20 seconds. We finish with a pulse. Whatever breath work works for you. If you want to exhale at your heaviest point, try not to sway your whole body with it, you guys. It's easy to do when you get tired. I just caught myself doing it. All right, in 5, 4, we're going to hold it all the way back. 3, 2, 1, hold it back. You're going to pulse that knee up towards the ceiling. So it's a turn out here for 10, 9, 8, little pulses, 7, woo, 6, I lift it higher and higher. Last 5, 4, we rest, 3, 2, 1, rest. Good job, you guys. Grab a sip of water. We're going to finish with the right side. Okay, you guys. Let's just get right into it. Our right side, we're going to start with that wide seated squat. So now your right heel is going to come onto that squishy ball, and you're going to step your left foot out. So we're going to come into a natural turnout wherever that may be. And we are going to lower the hips, bend the knees. Remember to tuck the tailbone. Abs are nice and tight here. So let's get started right away. You're going to lift as tall as you can. You're going to extend this right leg as much as it will allow you, because you are in elevation here. I got to adjust my fall is lopsided. So it makes some moves easier and some moves difficult. All right, you guys. Try not to buckle the knees when you come in, yeah? Like, almost like you're trying to press your knees even wider. Inhale down, exhale lift. Keep going. We have 2 pulses here. And then we're going to move into that right lunge. Now that we know the moves, it's going to go by way quicker, I hope. All right, we're going to start with the heel pulses from our widest second squat, and then we're going to pulse the knee back. In 5, in 4, we're going to stay nice and low. 3, 2, 1, we stay low. Just press the heel into the ball. Try to pop it for 10, 9, 8. Can you get deeper in those hips? 7, 6, in 5, we press this right knee back. 4, last 3, keep going. 2, 1, don't think about it, just go right into it. Ooh, press the knee back, and back, and back. We go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. We shake it out. 4, 3, 2, 1, and stand tall. Good work. All right, right leg is nice and warm. We're going to move into our standing split squat. So squaring off on the side of your mat, right foot is going to step forward, right heel is going to come back on that squishy ball. This time your left toes step back. Remember to keep those feet hip-width distance apart. You want enough balance and stability here. All right, so we are going to, here we go, again, trying to adjust my ball. All right, so now the back knee is going to bend. Now remember, this right hip is going to just be that ball and socket. So you're just going to hinge forward as this back knee straightens. And then you're going to bend, bring the shoulders right over hips, yeah? So we're going to pop that booty back, find the connection through the right hamstring and glute. Let's get started. You're going to hinge over, bow over this right thigh. And then you're going to exhale, come back up. Inhale, keeping this right knee bent. Remember, the right leg doesn't move here. Think of the left leg propelling your chest forward. Inhale. And exhale. Keep the abs nice and tight. Inhale. Exhale. Keeping those shoulders back and down. Yeah, abs tight. Keep going, you guys. 20 seconds. Can you get lower in this lunge? Now remember, if you start to feel it through your quad, just bring this knee back. It should be right over the ankle. All right, 10 seconds. We're going to keep both knees bent. In 5, 4, both knees bent. 3, 2, 1, both knees bent. We're going to pulse down for 10, 9, 8, little bend, little extender, both knees. 7, 6, in 5, you stand all the way up. 4, 3, remember to pop this booty back, find it deeper through this right butt cheek. 3, 2, 1, nice and slow. Press that right heel into the ball. Reach the arms up if you have balance. Otherwise, just keep your hands at prayer or at your hips. But I want you to dig this right heel deep into the ball, because otherwise, we're naturally going to want to put all the tension through the left leg to overcompensate for how tired our right leg is. All right, you guys, moving nice and slow here. Keep going. We have 2 holds to finish this. We're going to start with the bows. You should still be hinged over that right leg, just a tad, because you want all of the weight over this front leg to keep that hamstring and glute working. Last 5. In 4, we stay low. 3, 2, 1, we stay nice and low. You're going to pop the booty back, bow the chest, inhale. Exhale, stack the shoulders over hips for 10, 9, 8, can you get lower? 7, back is nice and flat. Woo! 6, in 5, we're going to dig the right heel into that ball. 4, last 3, so good. 2, 1, we just dig the heel in, down that ball. Try to pop it if you can for 10, 9, 8, keep going. 7, 6, last 5, 4, we shake it out. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, great job, you guys. We're going to finish on our knees for our quadruped position. So let's just knock it out, yeah? So you're going to come down to your knees. This time the ball is going to come behind your right knee. Palms come down to the mat. If your left knee gets sensitive here, you guys, just grab a towel or you can double up your mat. Anything to support this kneecap. And if you have ever had any knee injuries and putting all the weight on your knees is too much, then just move this into a sideline and it'll essentially work. The same tension, the same muscles. Let's get right into it. All right, so keeping the hips squared towards the mat, you're going to lift. You start with the spire hydrant. We lift the right knee, let the ankle fall up. If you ever feel it through your lower back, through your hip flexor, just bring the knee a little bit behind, the right knee a little bit behind the left, and lift it up from there. That'll be a sweet spot. I actually like this better. I'm going to stay here, but do whatever feels best, you guys. Try not to lean on the left side, because we already worked the left side, so it's tired. Exhale if you lift. This is also working our waistline here, you guys, because our core is keeping us centered. And when we lift the knee, you're stitching through the right waistline. Yeah, the oblique is helping you lift and lower through that hip. Think about that ball and socket. If your wrist gets sensitive, guys, just drop to the elbows. You don't have as big of a range of motion here, but you'll still get the same burn. 20 seconds. We have the pulse. Keep going. Pushing out of those shoulder sockets. Don't dump the weight in your upper body. Good. 5 and 4. We pulse that knee up. 3, 2, 1. We pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. We rest. 5. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right, take a little reset here. You guys shake out your wrist if you need. We're going to move into the curtsy, the little curtsy donkey kicks. So it's easy now to dip the weight in the left butt cheek. So you want to shift your weight over towards the right so you feel it. Whew. I felt it right away. All right, timer's on. I'm already burning, so I'm going to start the clock. Down and exhale, we lift. Spine is nice and long. You don't want to hunch over. Focus on the form, you guys. Put all the tension through the lower body, mind to muscle. Really picture the muscles that you're working. When are they contracting? Keep it up. You can either flex the foot or point the toes. Just keep that ankle joint engaged. Woo! It's way easier for me to connect to my right side of anything. Arm, glute, hamstring, inner thigh, because I'm right hand dominant. So I burn out so quickly on my right side. All right, guys, let's start the knee circles. In 5, 4, 3, we circle it out. 2, 1, good. You're going to pull the knee out, down, up, and around. Rolling that ball through the socket. 10, 9, in 8. We reverse it. 7, 6, 5. Keep going. 4, working all areas of this glute. 3, 2, 1. Flip it around for 10. Don't put your lower back into it, you guys. 9, lower the knee if you feel your back start to sway. 8, 7, in 6, we take a rest. 5, 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Take a rest. All right, you guys, made it to our last move. So we are going to lower to our left forearm. Elbow is on the mat, and our right knee is going to lift that fire hydrant position. Now, your right hand is planted on the mat, and you're going to pull this right knee to your right shoulder, right elbow, and then you're just going to wrap the butt cheek. I want you to think about wrapping the butt cheek around your tailbone. When you picture movements like that, I don't know, it might just be a distraction for you, but all right, I started my timer. It helps me to really picture what muscles I'm working, so that way I can connect better and quicker. And if I don't feel the connection, I know to adjust. Just move it around until I feel where I'm supposed to. Inhale. Exhale. Press it back. All right, you guys, 30 seconds. Come on, burn it out. This is our grand finale. We're going to finish with those pulses up towards the ceiling. Whew, my butt is burning. Buns of steel. How often have you heard that, huh? I know, so creative. That's me. All right, 10 seconds. Keep it up. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to pulse it out. Try not to sway the hips. I just caught myself doing that. In 5, 4, you're going to hold it back. 3, 2, 1, hold it back. You're going to lift the knee up to the ceiling. Just flare it up. 10, woo, 9, come on, you guys. 8, 7, 6, and probably across the finish line. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. You are all done. Good job, you guys. That was your lower body burn, and I will see you for the next work.